Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. So in today's video I've created Indian mermaid makeup look. So this makeup look is inspired from this look of Rhiannon. So I followed her tutorial and I really liked the way she did those scales. So I tried to follow the same and I gave this mermaid look kind of an Indian twist. I was going for that Indian mermaid look, but it actually looks like a snake makeup. It's really funny, so you can consider it snake makeup if you want. Anyway, if you're interested in knowing how I got this look, then please keep on watching. First, I'm using the Smashbox primerizer and applying it all over my face and on my neck. By the way, I'm not naked, I'm wearing a tube top. Next, I'm taking the vitamin enriched face base from Bobbi Brown and again applying it all over my face. I'm applying a lot of skincare beforehand just so that my skin feels really hydrated. Next, I'm using the Farsali Rose Gold Liquid Elixir and applying it again on my face. I applied a lot of it because again, as I told earlier, I wanted my skin to feel really comfortable underneath the makeup. Next, I'm using the Color Bar Dry Oil and applying it on my neck and shoulder area. Next, I'm using the Sugar Eligible Smoothing Primer and applying it on my open pores, on the sides of my nose, on my forehead and also chin. Next, I'm using the LA Girl Pro Conceal in the shade Pure Beige and applying it wherever I have some spots, just to cover them up, and also on the sides of my lips where I have some pigmentation, on my forehead, under my eyes, around my nose area. And using this concealer brush to blend everything in, I'm just dabbing it really gently so that it just melts into my skin. For the foundation, I'm mixing MAC Studio Fix Fluid in the shade NC40 and also K-Beauty foundation in the shade 120Y Light. Mixing both of these together because I don't have even one perfect match with me right now. All the foundations are either too dark or too light, so I just mix my foundations to match myself, and I'm applying it all over my face. I took a little bit extra today than I do usually because I wanted it to be little full coverage. Next, I'm using the K-Beauty foundation again and using it to highlight my face. Now this shade is light for me, so I'm applying it under my eyes and in the center of my face basically, instead of using a concealer. To set my concealer, I'm using the K-Beauty loose powder in the shade Banana, and I'm picking up some powder on the damp beauty blender which I used for foundation and applying it under my eyes. Next, I'm using this Becca powder to set the rest of my face. This powder is really lightweight and it does not give a lot of coverage, and since my skin is dry, I did not want a very full coverage powder for the rest of my face, so I'm applying this. It's a really great powder and it's so sad that Becca shut down. Next, I'm using this blush from K-Beauty in the shade Deep Plum. I never used this shade because it's really dark, so I just thought of using it for this video. I'm just using it on the sides of my face, like as a contour, and also on the sides wherever I'll be drawing the scales. And later I did realize that this was not really needed because the other colors which I put on top, they kind of overtook the look, so this color wasn't seen at all. But anyway, I'm just using it since I never use the blush anyway. So next, I'm filling in my eyebrows using my regular Benefit Goof Proof brow pencil and then setting it with the Benefit brow gel. Time to look weird. I just wore some fishnet stockings so that it's easier to draw the scales, and I'm applying this bronzer on the sides of my face and basically wherever I applied that purple blush. I'm trying to apply a lot of it because I did not want this look to be very fika. Usually I have a habit of applying very little makeup. So next, I'm using this eyeshadow from the Rose Gold Remastered palette from Huda Beauty, and I'm applying it in the same places but slightly above the contour I just applied so that it works kind of like a blush. Honestly, I had no idea what I was doing, so I'm just trying to blend the two colors together. Next, I'm using this 24K shade from the same palette and using it as a highlighter, applying it on the highest points of my cheeks, also on my forehead, on my brow bone, nose, wherever light hits naturally. My husband was shocked seeing me like that. I look so funny.
Is this?
Indian mermaid.
Huh?
Indian mermaid.
Why Indian?
Because I'm Indian. No one has done Indian mermaid. Then I'm using these two shades from the Huda Beauty Smoky Obsessions palette and applying it on top of the highlighter I just applied, just to make it pop even more, because the golden wouldn't show much. At this point, honestly, I did not know where else to apply highlighter, so I just applied it messily on my lips. Later on, I regretted it because it went outside my lips and it wasn't really looking good. I thought it would give it a good look, but it wasn't. I had to wipe that off. Time to remove the stockings. Whoop! Carefully removing it without spoiling the makeup. I did not know it would turn out this great. I was going to scrap off this video, but it's cool. I had missed some blank space on my forehead, so I'm just filling that in. Next, I'm using this liquid metallic eyeshadow from Swiss Beauty. I'm using this tiny brush and I'm just emphasizing that highlighter by just filling in those scales. On my forehead, I randomly made that shape, okay? I was not going to go with that. I honestly had no idea what I'm going with actually. I just knew I'm using golden and red shades. I had no idea what else I'm going to do with the look, okay? So that's how I came up with that, and it looked weird at first, but then I grew into it, so it was fine. I also put those dots on my nose for some reason. I think I could have skipped that because it didn't look that great, but I didn't want to remove it and spoil the makeup, so I just let it be. I also applied the glitter on my lips. Even that could have been skipped, but I was just trying things, you know. To apply the highlighter on my shoulders, I tried to use the stockings again, but it didn't show much, so I just applied it normally. I'm highlighting my collarbones and my shoulder area with the same shades I used on my face. So I'm just setting all that makeup using the NYX setting spray. Time to apply the eyeshadow. First, I'm using this henna shade from the Huda Beauty Rose Gold Remastered palette and applying it on my crease and blending it. Also applying it under my eyes at the same time so that later I don't forget what shades I used. Next, I'm mixing henna and man-eater and applying it on the outer V and blending it inwards, just to add that hint of pink red, because I had used the same shade on the sides of my face. So just so that they are kind of matching, I'm applying this. Next, I'm using this cocoa shade and applying it on my eyelids wherever I can see the blank space. Next, I'm taking this brown shade from the Smoky Obsessions palette on an angled brush and drawing a winged eyeliner. These days, I am quite enjoying winged eyeliners using eyeshadow. I'm not yet comfortable with actual eyeliners, but with eyeshadows, it looks really blended and really nice. Also applying it under my eyes, really close to my lower lash line. Next, using the K-Beauty Kajal to tight line my eyes. I really like this kajal. It's ekdam se transfer proof, so that the kajal doesn't transfer onto my lower lash line. Next, I'm using this glitter from the Huda Beauty New Nude palette. I did not know what exactly I'm doing with my eyeshadow look. I was just going with the flow, but I knew I wanted glitter. So as I started applying glitter, I just ended up applying more and more, and I ended up filling my entire lid with the glitter. I just went all in. Later it was looking kind of blank, so I wanted to do something extra. So I added that metallic eyeshadow and cut my crease with it. I instantly regretted doing that, but it was too late to remove it because I didn't want to spoil the look again. So I did the same for the other eye. I'm just using this pink glitter from the same palette and I'm applying it on top of that. I regretted doing this too, you know. But anyway, whatever happens for good. At least this video is live on YouTube. Next, I'm using the same highlighter shades for my inner corner and also adding the metallic eyeshadow on top of that. Next, I added some mascara and falsies, and here I am cleaning that highlighter mess I had created around my lips. Next, I applied a lip liner. This is the MAC lip liner in the shade Spice, but it wasn't showing on that highlighter. Next, I applied this Kiro Beauty liquid lipstick. I honestly do not remember the shade of it, but I'll just try to remember and leave it in the description box below. I'm applying it only in the center of my lips. I'm not filling in my entire lip because I wanted that highlighter effect to still show. And on top of that, I'm using that glitter I applied on my eyelids and applying it on my lips. And it surprisingly stuck pretty well. Like, I also had my lunch after this, but I did not eat the glitter. It was stuck to my lips for a long time till I removed it. Next, I again used the setting spray to set everything in place. It really made sure the makeup did not move much. Like, even if I touched my face, those scales didn't really move and transfer. Next, to make the look even more Indian, I wore some jewelry and I tried to put some bindis on my forehead, but they were really difficult to stick and it can't even be seen, and they ended up falling off anyway. And then I wore this sari blouse. This is the most dramatic sari blouse I own. I've never worn it before, so I thought it would be the perfect time to wear it for this video. Here I look exactly like a snake. Don't get scared, okay? Today's comment shout out goes to Kriti Saxena. Thank you so much for your comment. So yeah, this is the finished look. I hope you enjoyed it and I hope you found this video helpful. In case you're planning to recreate it for any party or any event for Halloween, even if you're not planning to recreate, I really hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, please give this video a thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel. I upload new videos every week and I will see you in my next video. Bye.